Today we are going to learn how to solve a quadratic equation by completing the square method, and afterwards with the help of completing the square method we will derive the formula of solving a quadratic equation by quadratic formula, right? So let us start. So this we will learn by with the help of an example. Okay, so let us say we are having a quadratic equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equals to 0. See very carefully, step by step. First step is the coefficient of x square should be 1. To apply completing the square method, the coefficient of x square should be 1. So to make it 1, we will divide the full equation by 2. So dividing the full equation by 2, we will have x square minus 5 by 2x plus 3 by 2 equals to 0 by 2 means 0. So our here the coefficient of x square is 1 now. Second thing, in second step, now we are going to transpose the constant term to right hand side. So that is x square minus 5 by 2x equals to minus 3 by 2. Okay. Next step is what? We need to find the half of the coefficient of x. So half of the coefficient of x. Okay. So here what is the coefficient of x? That is 5 by 2. And what is half of 5 by 2? Half of 5 by 2 means what? 5 by 2 half means that is 5 by 4. Right? 5 by 2 multiply 1 by 2, that is 5 by 4. So we are going to add the square of the half of the half of the coefficient of x on both sides. So here what is the square of half of the coefficient of x? That is 5 by 2 multiply 1 by 2. So coefficient of x is 5 by 2, half of it is 5 by 2 multiply 1 by 2 means 5 by 4, and square will be 5 by 4 whole square. So we will add x square minus 5 by 2x. We are going to add what? 5 by 4 whole square on both sides. 5 by 4 whole square on both sides. How we got 5 by 4? Coefficient of x, half of it and the square. Half of it and the square. Right? So now you see, if you see this term on the left hand side, here it is always either a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. How you are going to find out that this is a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square? So you see this middle term sign. If this is minus, so this is a minus b whole square. If this is plus, this will be a plus b whole square. If you check this out, a square plus b square, okay, and if I am going to write it like this, a square plus b square minus 2a, sorry, a is x, a and b is what? 5 by 4. Right? And if you solve this out, so this is 2 cancel by 4 cancel by 2, so this is 5 by 2, 5 by 2 into x, so this is same is there. That is also minus 3 by 2 plus 5 by 4 whole square. So this term is what now? A square plus b square minus 2ab, right? So this is I can write a minus b is what? 5 by 4 whole square equals to minus 3 by 2 plus 5 square is 25, 4 square is 16. So x minus 5 by 4 whole square, that is equals to, take LCM 16. Okay. And LCM is 16, 2 8 is 16, 8 3 is 24 plus 16 1 is 16, 1 into 25 is 25. So here I'll got what? 1 by 16 and x minus 5 by 4 whole square. So which I can write x minus 5 by 4. To remove the square, we'll take square root of other side with plus minus sign. Okay, so this is x minus 5 by 4 equals to plus minus 1 square root is 1 and square root of 16 is 4, right? Then what we got x minus 5 by 4 equals to plus minus 1 by 4. Now we'll transpose this 5 by 4 to right hand side. So x is equals to plus minus 1 by 4 plus 5 by 4. Okay, then to solve, how we'll do? Once we'll take plus sign, once we'll take minus sign. So when x equals to plus 1 by 4 plus 5 by 4, and once x equals to minus 1 by 4 and plus 5 by 4. So when you solve it out, this is 4, 1 plus 5, 6 by 4, that is 2 3 is 6, 2 2 is 4, and here when you will solve it out, 4, this minus 1 plus 5, that is 4 by 4, and that is 1. So here are our two roots of the given quadratic equation. One is 3 by 2 and one is 1. So this is how we have to use completing the square method to solve a quadratic equation. Okay, you can practice questions. Okay, and if you face any problem, you can see the video again and again, so you can see how what are the steps and how to use the steps one by one, which step to use when, right, and you can solve it. Now with the help of this method completing the square, let us learn how to find quadratic formula. Okay, as we know that a standard form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Okay, where a, b, c are real numbers and a is not equals to 0. Okay, I am going to apply completing the square here. So as I told, in completing the square, the coefficient of x square should be 1. So here a is there. So to remove this a, we will divide the full equation by a. Okay, so when we divide full equation by a, it will be what? X square plus b by a into x plus c by a is equals to 0 by a, means 0, right? Then in next step, what we have done? Transpose the constant term to right hand side. So that is x square plus b by a into x equals to minus c by a, right? Then what next, in next step, what we have done? In next step, we are going to add both side. What? Square of adding square of half of the coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? Is b by a, and what is the half of b by a? That is b by 2a. If you want to find half of any number, just multiply it by 2, you will find it. Okay, so we have added b by 2a whole square on the left hand side, and we are going to add it on the right hand side also. Square of half of the coefficient of x, will add both sides. Now this side, you see a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this I can write. So you see in middle term, this is positive sign. So this is the a plus b whole square. Okay, if you solve it out, this will come equals to minus c by a plus b square by 2 to the 4a square. Okay, so let us write down the left hand side. like this only, and on the right hand side we are going to take LCM, that is 4a square. So this is a, this is 4a square. When you will divide, you will get 4a, and 4a into c is minus 4ac. This is same, so b square will come here. Okay, so now we will to remove this square, either you can transpose it to right hand side, it will be square root, or you can taking square root of both side. So x plus b by 2a, that is equals to square root of, and whenever we take square root, this will be plus minus under root. Positive I am writing first, negative I am writing afterwards, by 4a square, right? Then x plus b by 2a equals to plus minus square root of 4a square is what? 2a, and b square minus 4ac will be like this. Now we are going to transpose this b by 2a to right hand side. So we will have x is equals to plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a minus b by 2a. So when you will take the LCM, what will be the LCM? That will be 2a. So x equals to 2a is LCM. Okay, and what we are having? Plus minus under root b square minus 4ac minus b, which we can write as x equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So this is the quadratic formula. This is what? This is quadratic formula to solve the quadratic equation, any quadratic equation. Right? So we have got our quadratic formula. Quadratic formula to solve a quadratic equation, right? So you can use it to solve a quadratic equation. Now after this we are going to discuss nature of roots. What? Nature of roots. See, what is nature of roots? While solving a quadratic equation, when we solve it out, when we get its roots, so it may possible both roots are same, it may possible both roots are different. Okay, so without solving a quadratic equation, we can know that that the nature of this quadratic equation will be of which type. They will be equal or they will be different. Or is there any situation where we are not able to find the roots? Is any situation is there? That's we find by a formula, a small thing that we call discriminant, that we call discriminant. Okay, denoted by capital D. What is discriminant D? That is D is equals to b square minus 4ac, which you can see here in the formula, b square minus 4ac. Right, this is called discriminant. So this will tell us which type of roots a given quadratic equation will have. So we have to solve it, right? Okay, so when we solve it, b square minus 4ac, so we will have some value, numeric value, right? So if b square minus 4ac, after solving b square minus 4ac, if the value is coming greater than 0, then we can say we will have real and distinct roots. Okay, as you can see in our previous example which question we have done, we have 3 by 2 and 1 roots. So both roots are different and are real numbers. Okay. So if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, so the roots will be distinct and real and distinct. Distinct mean different. Case 1. Case 2. If b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, then the roots of the given quadratic equation will be real and equal. Real and equal means both roots should be 2 comma 2 3 comma 3 minus 1 like this. And third case is when b square minus 4ac is less than 0. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then no real roots. What does it mean? See, b square minus 4ac less than 0. Less than 0 will be a negative number, right? It will be a negative number. So suppose this is minus 2, and you see here b square minus 4ac is under square root. So if I'll write square root of minus 2, or suppose 4 I can write here. Suppose it is 4. So can you find the value of root minus 4? No, you cannot find out. We have not studied it yet. Okay, we will study it in higher classes. So if the case is b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then we will have no real roots. There is no need to solve. If b square minus 4ac equals to 0, roots will be real and equal. And if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, so there will be real and distinct roots. Okay, now let us discuss few questions from exercise 4.3. 4.3, question number 1. Find the roots of the following quadratic equations if they exist by the method of completing the square. Okay, so taking part 1, our quadratic equation is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equals to 0. So we will find the roots if they exist. They exist or not, how we are going to decide? We will decide by our discriminant. Okay, right? So first of all we are going to find discriminant. Okay. Okay, as we know, our discriminant D is what? B square minus 4ac. I hope you can understand what is A, what is B, what is C here, right? As we know our standard form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is constant term. Okay, so when you will compare this equation by this given quadratic equation, so here we can say easily we can see what is a is what? 2. What is b is coefficient of x, that is minus 7, and what is c here, that is positive 3, right? Now let us find our D is what? B square minus 4ac, right? So B square minus 4ac, B is what? Minus 7 whole square minus 4, A is what? 2, C is what? 3. So this is 7, minus 7 square is 49, minus 4 to the 8, 8 3 is 24. So 49 minus 24 is 25. Now tell me 25 is what? 25 is greater than 0 or not? So it means b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. And this conditions what we have discussed, whenever b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, it means it will have a real and distinct. Real and distinct roots. So it means we can find the roots. Okay. Now we are going to find the roots by completing the square method. So let us apply completing the square. So our equation is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equals to 0. First step, to make the coefficient of x square 1, dividing by 2 full equation. So this is x square minus 7 by 2 x plus 3 by 2 equals to 0 by 2 is 0, right? Then transposing constant term to right hand side, x square minus 7 by 2 x equals to minus 3 by 2. Then both side adding square of half of coefficient of x. So 7 by 2 half is 7 by 4 is equals to minus 3 by 2 plus 7 by 4 whole square, right? So this is what a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this is a minus b. B is what? 7 by 4 whole square equals to minus 3 by 2 plus 7 square is 49, 4 square is 16, right? So I can write x minus 7 by 4 whole square is equals to, taking LCM 16, 2 8 is 16, 8 3 is 24, minus 24 plus 49. Okay, so what you'll have then, x minus 7 by 4 whole square equals to minus 24 plus 49, that is 25 by 16. Removing square from left hand side, it will give me plus minus square root of 25 by 16, so which will give me plus minus 5 by 4. So x equals to plus minus 5 by 4 plus 7 by 4. So x equals to, so here plus minus is there, okay. So once we'll taking positive sign. So x equals to positive 5 by 4 plus positive 7 by 4, that is 4, 5 plus 7, 12 by 4. So x is 3. And taking negative sign, x equals to minus 5 by 4 plus 7 by 4. This positive plus minus sign is only with 5 by 4, huh? So x equals to 4 here, LCM minus 5 plus 7, so x is 2 by 4, so that is 1 by 2. So because b square minus 4ac was greater than 0, so real and distinct roots. So you can see here we are having real and distinct mean different roots. Okay,